yes, what a lovely day to cause mischief among the mortal population. Always a favorite of mine, especially this time of year. How I enjoy seeing a content couple stroll by. It was my doing after all, but they'll never know about that. Those silly little mortals, always thinking they have power over their romantic destinies. Oh no, dear. That's where I come in. I find them all so adorable. Today is the day after all. I don't think I could let the mortals have all the fun. Perhaps I shall join them in their festivities. But certainly I need a mate for this to work. Let me look upon the village, for I shall select a lucky single in my area. Let's see here. For once, I may have been too effective at my job. Couples everywhere. Aye, hold on. Just who is that? Down by the river. I don't recall seeing your face before. Let me observe. A long expression. Sitting all alone by the water. Certainly a single by the looks of it. And quite a fair one at that. Cute little mortal. I hate to see you in discomfort. I believe I've found just what I was looking for. Time to act. I doubt a cutie like you would stay alone for long. Prepare the bow. I shall send you my most potent projectile. Yes, this should do nicely. Now, just hold still for me, my darling. Soon you shall be all mine. Now, steady. Aim right for the butt. Ha! Direct hit. My apologies for the initial confusion you'll feel, dear. Time to fly down there and get into that mortal form. I can't have anyone knowing what's really going on here. Oh, perfect. No one in sight except for me. They'll fall madly in love with the first person they lay eyes on. Me, of course. I think it's time I introduce myself. In this form, they're sure to find me irresistible. Here goes. Ah, hello there. Wonderful day to enjoy the river, isn't it, dear? Gotcha. Oh, my apologies for interrupting you. I came out to relax for a while. I take it you had the same idea, Would you like some company? Honestly, today has felt rather lonely if I'm being honest. I would love someone to talk to. That look in your eyes tells me everything already. Oh, delightful, my dear. Let us sit together for a while. It would be my pleasure to get to know you. Is something the matter, dear? You look a little nervous. I mean you no harm, you know. It's not that. I don't bite, you know. You have no reason to be nervous, my dear. Just sit next to me. Good. I'm not that unpleasant to be around, you know. So, what brings a cutie like you out here today? Are you feeling all right, my dear? Your face is a little bit red. I hope this isn't any of my doing. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter all too much what you came to do. All that matters is that we're both here now. Wouldn't you agree? Lovely. You know, it just occurred to me what day it is. Both of us sitting here together. It must look like we're a couple. What? You've gone all red again. I wonder why that is. You really think you're fooling anybody, dear? Won't you look at me with those lovely eyes? Come on. There's no reason to be flustered now. You know you can't resist me. It's like we've known each other for years even though we just met. What an interesting feeling. You have some sort of aura about you, dear. That's for sure. Although I can't exactly place my finger on what. That's fine. I feel drawn to that sense of mystery. Say, you wouldn't happen to be free for a while, would you? No dates or anything? Nah, who am I kidding? You're watching my channel, of course you don't. Oh, don't worry about that, my dear. It's nothing important to you. That's certainly wonderful to hear. Perhaps I can make you a bit of a proposition. It's so obvious from the way you look at me, and I'm sure vice versa. You're quite the fascinating mortal. It's nothing. Just a regional dialect phrase is all. We can sit by the river a bit longer if you'd like. But I also have a special place to show you if you're interested. We can be nice and secluded there. Just the two of us together. Until then, this is quite a pleasant spot to lie for now. Come, lie with me, dear. You make it so obvious that you want to, you know. Don't be shy anymore. I know the way you operate. Right on top of me. Now that's truly adorable. That figure of yours is just perfect. And the heat you give off, it truly does feel wonderful. How lucky I feel to have met you. All by chance, too. I still feel as though I've known you since day one, just from that shine in your eyes. It puts me at ease. Such an adorable little human. It's just that regional dialect thing again. Oh, actually I'm from Olympus. Yeah, it's quite a while away from here, actually. I doubt you've heard of it before. It does have quite a small population. But I seem to enjoy it here in this village. Everything is much more peaceful. No warring family conflicts. Pardon my tangent. I'd much rather focus on you, my dear. How about you bring that wonderful figure in nice and close? Such a wonderful feeling to place my hands on you. A perfect figure and the most wonderful skin. You feel so nice in my arms. Isn't this so much better than sulking all alone by the river? Of course it is, dear. Just enjoy the moment. Feel me slide my hands all around your body. How delightful you feel. Seeing how your face relaxes makes this all the better. Lean in, nice and close once more. Now look who's on top. I just couldn't resist the urge to pin you, dear. I can't let you have all the fun for yourself. Plus, you certainly don't mind this. You just gave in to your urges. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Such a good human. Just what I was looking for this whole time. Someone as sweet as you doesn't deserve to be lonely. I simply won't stand for it. Hands over your head, dear. It's my turn to lean in close. How could I ever get enough of that? Do you feel that euphoric feeling in your body, my dear? That's wonderful to hear. Great. That arrow in their butt must have fully dissolved. Now you're mine, dear. I could stay on top of you like this for centuries. How wonderful a cushion you make. I love that desperate look you give me every time I look down. You want some relief, don't you? You'll just have to stay good for me, dear. Although I don't think that should be too hard for you. I simply can't resist the urge not to tease you anymore. I can trace around all of the sensitive skin on your neck and slowly move lower till you just can't take it. Still not enough for you, is it, dear? Don't you even worry. You're going to be taken care of in time either way. I've got you right under my spell, don't I? Quite literally. I think your neck could use some more personal attention. I think my lips would look wonderful placed right up against that oh-so-sensitive skin. Let's test this out. Keep letting out those sweet little whimpers. It's like music to my ears. So desperate to get some release now, aren't you, dear? That's right where I want you. How does the weight of my body feel on you down there? What if I just move around, ever so gently? That pressure on you is going to drive you feral. I can tell. That's all right. There's no one around to witness us. We can do whatever we like, and you're at the mercy of my every move. That's a position I think you enjoy quite a lot, though. I don't think I could ever let up now. Seeing you spread out like this underneath me, it's just euphoric for me. I just can't wait to see how you react once we really get going. I'm sure that's quite the sight to behold. To think all that separates us is a thin layer of fabric. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves too much. I still have a very special place to take you for that. How would you like to come with me for a while? We'll be able to have all the fun we want without the risk of a pair of prying eyes. I think the whole thing will be so much more enjoyable. Come with me, dear. I want to show you what it truly means to love. Do not be afraid. I'd like to show you my true self on this day. I believe you are a worthy mortal, so I entrust you. Follow me, sweet human. We shall go together. Come here, allow me to hold you in my arms. Excellent, my darling. Now, hold me tight. Don't let go and you shall be safe. I promise. Are you ready, dear? Very well. Here we go. Wouldn't be one of these videos without a burp midway through.